What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you our week 8, week 9? Week 9 battle. It's week 9 already, goddamn. Week 9 battle for the BANLIST Battlers League. Today we're facing off against one of the commissioners, Mr. Flame Horizon himself, Mr. Created our beautiful logo. Flame is not getting off to the best start, but neither are we. I believe he has one less win than us. I believe, yeah. So I'm 3-5. And he's 2-6. So yeah, but we both have RCSs. We both have 2 of the 4 RCSs available, and he's got a really good team. It's kind of interesting. It's very weak to my RCS though, which is something I'm gonna try and take advantage of. But let's just get into the matchup and stuff. Right now, I believe the cutoff it's looking like for playoffs is 6 wins. So if I get 7 wins, if we win out, we pretty much lock ourselves into playoffs. If we lose one game, it's probably going to be unlikely. We'd have to go 3-1 the rest of the way. So it's going to be tough, but I think we can do it. We have a really good team. So let's get into the rosters. Our team is Speed Boost Blaziken with Zemoose, Arceus Bug, Manaphy, Thundurus-T, Ninetales Alolan Form, Bronzong, Drapion, Quagsire, Alolan Exeggutor with Zemoose, Alolan Sandslash with Zemoose, Mega Altaria, while our opponent has the Arceus Grass, Mega Lopunny, Aegislash with Zemoose, Ho-Oh, Roserade, Persian Alola with Zemoose, Vaporeon, Uxie, Rotom, Armaldo with Zemoose, Mudbray, and Swadloon. Now, the first thing I noticed is he has 3 grass types. He also has, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pokemon that are weak to bug Judgment. There we go. Judgment with the bug form. And then he also has like the Ho for rocks. And look, basically everything on his team straight up loses 1v1 to my Arceus, except for the Ho-Oh, but I can outspeed that and go for a Rock Slide on that, which does like a ton of damage. So I'll go over the roster we brought now. So the first thing I did was I wanted to build this team around the Arceus, but I did notice one thing, and shout out to TKO for this. He said that Thundurus-T with the Choice Scarf does a lot of work this matchup. T-Bolt, Dark Pulse, Grass Knot, and Volt Switch does a really good job, and it honestly does. It managed to chip down his team really well, so we have that. We have enough speed just so we can outspeed the Lopunny with our Scarf. That's pretty much all we needed, therefore. I don't think the Ho is going to have that much speed, so if he is Scarf, I don't think he's going to have enough to creep us. So yeah, we then have our Alolan Sandslash here. It is Expert Belt this week. We have Earthquake, Icicle Crash, Rock Slide, and Stealth Rock. I don't have Iron Head because I don't really need it, so yeah. We then have C9tails, our Ninetales Alolan form with the Icy Rock, so we can have more turns of Hail for our Sandslash, Freeze Dry, Aurora Veil, Dark Pulse, and Hidden Power Rock for the Ho-Oh switch-in. Dark Pulse is there for the Aegislash switch-in. No Moonblast, which really sucks because that means the Lopunny can kind of come for free, but Freeze Dry should do a decent amount of damage to that thing. That's why we're running that. We then have our Chicken Run here, Blaziken. It is Fiery MZ. I had Fightinium Z before my mocks, but then Uxie kind of became a problem, and Vaporeon really didn't do that much work, so I switched it over to Fiery MZ, and now that Uxie did not come to the match, but Vaporeon did, I wish I was Fightinium Z, but oh well. We have Rock Slide, High Jump Kick, Flare Blitz, and Swords Dance. We get up a Swords Dance, it's GG, we win the game. And like that's it, end of story. So unless he just keeps pressing Fake Out, switching out, lets him on die, Fake Out, switches out, lets him on die, that's the only way he can beat our Blaziken if we get up 1 Speed Boost and a Swords Dance. So once we get that up, we're good to go. We then have Shelmet 2.0, our Arceus Bug, Insect Plate. We have, originally I only had like 20 Speed EVs, which was enough to outspeed Adamant Ho-Oh, but now I just changed to have enough to outspeed Timid Ho-Oh, or Jolly Ho, just to make sure, just in case, I really want to be safe. We have Judgment, Rock Slide, Recover, and Dark Pulse. I am Modest Nature, and I do have Rock Slide, and that's okay. I still do like over half the Ho, I always OHKO after rocks, basically, let's put it that way. So yeah. We then finally have Scrappy, our Manaphy. I had the Rindo Berry on it originally to take hits from the Arceus Bug, but then I got to the point of realizing Arceus Bug isn't really going to carry Judgment on it. I don't see him bringing Swadloon, I don't see him bringing Roserade, so I was cool with taking off Rindo Berry and putting on, actually, I believe it was either the Ayapapa Berry, like the Figgy Berry, whichever one isn't the one that lowers your attack, that if you have a minus attack nature, you get screwed over. But I basically have Tail Glow, Ice Beam, Surf, and Energy Ball. Again, this set, once the Lopunny is gone, it's pretty much just game over, because that Lopunny is the only thing that he really has that outspeeds this set, and can just go to town with that. So anyways, let's just get into the battle, guys. You see he brought the Aegislash, the Ho-Oh, the Lopunny, the Armaldo, which is a surprise to me, the Vaporeon, also a bit of a surprise, and the Persian. I kind of expected. I just think a parting shot set. It actually is a decent wall to Blaziken. If he's max defensive, we +2 high jump kick, I believe, doesn't even OHKO it, which is insane. So yeah, let's just get into it, guys. So I'm going to lead off here with my Manaphy. I didn't think he was going to lead off with the Lopunny, but he did. So I'm going to just switch right out into my RC. It's a really good check to this thing. This thing does nothing to me. Return is like 35%, 40%. But he has to crit fake out there, and that really sucks. It forced me to go for the recovery. I was absolutely forced to do it. If not, I would have gone for the Rock Slide there, most likely, predicting the Ho to come in. But I went for the rocks. I went for the recovery there just in case he stayed in and hit the return, because if he did, he would have been able to 2-kill me. It would have been a roll, but I just couldn't waste that. That's what happens when he crit me there turn 1. So he now goes into his Aegis Slash. I switch out there fearing the Toxic, but he goes for the Autotomize. I'm like, okay, I'm Scarfed. If he is modest, we should be able to outspeed, I think. But he actually gets Protect, gets King Shield off there, and now he goes for the Z Shadow Claw or Z Shadow Ball, one of the two, and he OHKOs me from full, which is really unfortunate. I have no idea of knowing what set he is, but I go into my RCs here. He has no way to touch me unless he is having Toxic. Only way, unless he has Swords Dance too, but still, Dark Pulse is a ton of damage to him. But I go for the Dark Pulse again. I should have gone for the damn Rock Slide, because now he's sensing his Ho-Ho. I'm going to pause it. So I switched out there into this thing because I'm thinking, okay, he could still be Scarfed, he could still be Adamant. I didn't calc. I don't know why. I haven't been calcing lately, and it's killing me. I keep saying in my videos I have not been calcing. I should do it more, but I still don't do it. That's what happens when I get pushed back and I play later than I thought I would. I'm kidding, I don't know. Anyways, look, so I go into my Ninetales because I want to set up my Hail. So I set up my Hail here as he's going to go for his Brave Bird. And we survived the hit, and I should have calced this again. Probably would have told me he didn't have max HP. So he's going to switch out now into his Lopunny, as I went for the Dark Pulse there. I predicted the Aegis Slash to come in. That's why I went for the Dark Pulse there. But he actually goes into his Lopunny, and I should have gone for my damn Bail. If I had gone for Bail, it would have been in a great spot. But anyways, right now I believe I go for the Dark Pulse again, if I'm not mistaken. And I go for the Recover here, and again, I'm like, I can't really take hits. I was thinking I've had this Ho-Oh beat, but Regenerator is a thing, which is unfortunate. So he goes for the Sacred Fire here and obliterates my Ninetales. And I can now send in my Sand Slash. I do have the Rock Slide on the set, but I'm predicting he's going to switch out. So I believe I go for the Earthquake here. I thought he was going to try and go for the Aegis Slash, but he goes for the Vaporeon, and I'm going to click the Stealth Rocks right here. It should be able to really chip down the Ho-Oh, which is awesome. That's kind of all I need. He goes for the Wish now on the Vaporeon, as I can just switch out now into my Manaphy, and I can try and set up, because I don't think this thing's going to have Roar. So he does a bit of health with a bit of damage, oh my god, with the Vaporeon. I'm just going to click Tail Wheel right here as he goes into his Persian. I'm thinking I can do whatever I want. I have the the Super Recovery Berry, so I should be in a great shape. But he has the Fake Out, which is kind of a cool tech, I guess, and he manages to bring me all the way back up to about 67% with the Berry there, and Energy Ball will take out the Persian. So it's not a 6-0 at least. He goes into his Lopunny here, and I can't take a Fake Out into a return. I definitely can't. So he goes for a Fake Out here on the Arceus. And right here, I switch on my Manaphy, predicting to switch out into Vaporeon. If I had gone for the Judgment there, I would have been in such good shape, because now he managed to get off the rocks off the opposite side of the field, and down goes the Armaldo, which is kind of fine, but it was set up fodder a bit. So in comes the Lopunny, he goes for a return there, and I don't know what I'm doing here. Honestly, I kind of switch out back out, predicting him to go for the high jump kick there, hoping he would miss, I guess. Kind of scouting up his moveset a bit, and right here I go for the Recover again, because I can't take two returns from that range. But he goes for the Sacred Fire and obliterates my Sand Slash. That thing the thing needed Ember to die, and he gets a Sacred Fire. I go for the Surf there, and that does nothing to this Ho. He ends up being Assault Vest with like almost max HP, a ton of special defense. He's like specially defensive invested, but now he's in range for the Rock Slide. And he switches out now into his Vaporeon, and I should have just gone for the Judgment there. Yeah, I get attacking what's in front of me, but look, and I'm going to pause it. So I switched out there into my Blaziken. I knew he was going to go for the Scald. I knew it. It was either Scald or Toxic. I just couldn't risk him going for the Toxic, because if he has no Toxic on any of his Mons, I can just win the game still. I can stall out the Ho. Because he's not max attack, I can still beat that thing with my Arceus. And there's really good reason for me still to feel like I can win this game. So I go into my Blaziken here, and this is where I wish I had the Vitanium Z. So I go for the high jump kick there, do about 50% of that thing, and he KOs me with the Scald. Thank God I didn't go for the Protect, because would have hurt. But right here, I need to basically hope I can KO him with the Judgment. Unfortunately, I don't manage to get it. Damn leftovers, and he can now Protect off the health, and I'm just gonna go for Judgment one more time here, just in case. He ends up getting his Wish back. I'm gonna go for the Dark Pulse here. It's my best option. Dark Pulse comes out, does enough to put him in range, but unfortunately we don't manage to get the flinch. So he now goes into his Ho, and I wish I had gone for the Rock Slide, because I go for the Rock Slide here now, and I still have a chance to win. I definitely do, but I missed the Rock Slide, and you're gonna see here he crit Blue Flares me, and that is the game. So honestly, I still feel we like, I was saying in the chat, I felt that I was in complete control of that game the entire time, but we lost 4-0 because he had nothing for my Blaziken, he had nothing for my Arceus. He just had one like if we were playing basically Arceus versus everything on his team except for Ho, we win that game. If he plays Ho versus everything on my team, he wins. So Ho basically just did what it did, and honestly, if there was no Regenerator, I would have been able to win this game pretty easily. But because of Regenerator Ho, that thing is just such a big threat to my team specifically, and a lot of other teams. I think it's one of the Pokemon that's like on the ban list next season potentially. So we gotta be careful with that. But honestly, GG to Flame, he played really well. He had good prep. I was expecting especially defensive Aegislash with like Toxic. That didn't come. I was expecting the Ho to be like offensive with like Scarf, but it was like Assault Vest. I was expecting the Uxie. That didn't come. So I mean, good for Flame. He did good. We're at the same record now. I'm kind of disappointed. I definitely think we should have like a 4-4 record at the absolute worst right now. But we're 3-6, or no, a 5-4 record. But we're 3-6 right now. So what are you gonna do, guys? That's how the game works. We've gotten a lot of bad luck on our side this season, which really sucks. But it's looking like we're gonna be missing the playoffs for the first time. And honestly, it's fine. I don't mind missing on the playoffs. I wish it wasn't in this league with a lot of some of my friends, because it is an interesting format. I think if I were to draft again, I think I would kind of stay away from a couple things, most notably being Speed Boost Blaziken. For 22 points, it was not worth it. It's like, if you ever do a league like this, guys, take my advice, draft the legendaries. Their base stat totals are just incredible. I think Ho is a round 1 Pokemon. I think Aegislash is insanely good this format. What else is good? Lugia with multi-skill is ridiculous. The Giratinas are insane, guys. So just go after the legends if you're ever doing a format like this. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed us getting smacked and put down to like -7 differential after we went even and had a positive differential and just basically lost 3 weeks in a row, make sure to hit the like button, guys, or dislike. I don't know, dislike if you don't like the losing, like if you like the winning, if you like the losing, I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.